Okay, let's see. Who have we got first today then?
Mr. Motor Drive. I've been looking forward to this meeting.
Okay, Mr. Motor Drive, it's good to see you once again. Now, obviously things have been pretty hard due to a sudden pandemic that everyone should be giving a shit about right now. Nonetheless, I'm glad we're finally being able to have this meeting. Whoa, wait. You're me? Hi, yes, of course. You see, I'm your conscience. My conscience? Indeed. Okay, so you do realize that you're the main reason I'm here to begin with then, right? I mean, you're the reason I'm always having these constant horrible thoughts going into my head, like how my body is a disgrace to humanity, how I will never be able to get rid of this acne, how I will never find love, and how I will be single for the rest of my life. So today we're here to discuss some recent trauma that you've been through, something to do with a sort of video game you've recently played? You are me, you already know this! And exactly how was Crash 4 the cause of this recent trauma of yours? Okay, fine. We'll start from the beginning. You know, in case there's that one viewer out there who needs some context on the whole situation. Okay, so, you see... Wait, one viewer? But what the hell are you talking about? But we're the only ones in this room.
Now this next piece of information is probably unknown knowledge to most of you. I mean, I've got friends who have stuck around since the old days like Raptorhead and Psychemist, but besides them, most of you are more or less newcomers, especially since most of you may have come from the legend Mackwell after he shouted me out on his community tab months ago. But anyway, this isn't my first rodeo on YouTube. Hell, I've had 2 channels in the past. One of them I've actually not deleted because I have no shame. The problem with them both is the fact that I'm just a lazy bitch. I had a series or 2 always happening on both channels and none of them got finished. For example, I had a FIFA 17 career mode series going on, pretty similar to the Salvage series actually, only that time I was using Wolfsburg in the Premier League instead. Thing is, like I said, it never got finished, and I took it upon myself to make an oath when I made this channel. An oath that states, "Thou shalt finish Big On series." Then I started playing Crash 4. Here's the thing though, I'm not ashamed to say I'm ending the series, well, not yet anyway. You see, with that career mode series on my old channel and any other projects I had going on, I just got bored of what I was making and wanted to move on to something else. With this game, I had to stop for the sake of keeping my own sanity. This is a prime example of making sure that you do your research before delving in to the deep end, and clearly I did not do that, seeing as I'm making this video in the first place. With that said, let's not waste any more time, let's talk about my experience with Crash 4. Now there's something I've constantly been bringing back up during the retrospective series. The motto of the series, I am allergic to difficulty. That's more or less what you should take from this video. That and the fact that I'm a noob. Nothing more, nothing less. So, what the fuck was I thinking when I started playing this game? What was going through my mind after watching Kadikiris's video on this game, where he himself nearly lost his sanity trying to complete it? Clearly fucking nothing, since I went ahead and bought the game anyway. Honestly, I'm gonna put my hands up here. I don't think I've ever been a quote-unquote proper Crash Bandicoot fan. I got introduced to the fuzzball with his racing games. Not just that, but my first proper Crash game was Twinsanity, a game that was more open world, quite far apart in terms of gameplay from the original trilogy and Crash 4. Maybe I thought I'd be up for what this game had for me. Maybe I thought I'd have the skills and the technique to be able to overcome the onslaught that this game would throw at me. And then I quit it. Because at that point, the love I had for this game was pretty much gone. And here's the thing, it's not the game's fault, it's mine. For not realising the fact that this is a fucking Crash game, meaning it's going to be difficult as shit. So I thought I'd take it upon myself to give you guys a warning in case you ever decided to make the same mistake I did, that being the purchase of this game. You will be tested to the absolute limit. Your skills as a gamer will be torn to absolute shreds by this game. And here's the thing, this all comes from one stage for me. Just one. That is all it took for this game to completely tear my love apart for it. Dino Dash. Dino Dash! Okay, so the level started off decent enough. A giant T-Rex chasing you, grinding sections as you run away from the T-Rex. Yeah, just your typical Crash 4 stage. So, naturally, the game throws a giant curveball at me with the intention of making me lose my goddamn mind. We're near the end of the stage now, and it seems like it's just a simple platformer to the end of the dash, but let me dissect. Let me give you a full cut analysis of the hell you have to go through here. Right. So you see that floating platform there? Yeah. So what you've got to do is jump on it. Now that sounds simple enough, right? Wrong! You see, you have to time it perfectly. You see that other platform? You have to jump onto that one at the absolute precise time, to the point where you have enough of the platform to jump onto it, as well as enough platform for you to slide through the bridge, as well as enough to perform a successful slide jump onto the next platform. And you know what? Why am I explaining all this? I did this entire thing over on my Twitch, which you should definitely go check out, by the way. So well, let's just watch the footage, shall we? Let's just watch that footage. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh god, we need to do it again. We need to do it again. Are you fucking serious? Oh fuck! Oh, this is wank. This is actually wank. Turning me invincible isn't going to help me here. You're just taking the piss. I can't quit this level. If I quit it, I have to come back and do all of that again and still be stuck at this point in the fucking level. I just want to go to bed. And the game is just punishing me for that. It's punishing me because I want to go to bed and I get punished for it. This is unfair. It's a chase level. You're not allowed to give me this kind of challenge on a fucking chase level. That just contradicts your entire history, Crash. Toys for Bob could go to hell. I don't give a shit. They're the ones who made this game. They can go to hell. They need to pay. They need to suffer for the crime they've committed by making this game. They need to fucking pay. Why will the game not let me go to bed? Why? Why will it not let me go to bed? I don't understand. Have I done something to hurt it? Have I hurt this game by not playing it for ages? That must be it. There's no other reason why I must endure this torture. No other reason at all. Oh my god. Please hit this checkpoint. I beg. Oh. Now, all this fuss for one level? It sounds a bit too much, doesn't it? Oh, absolutely. But it's not about the level itself. It's about the aftermath of me completing the level that lets me quitting the game. Because after that traumatic experience, I just didn't want to play the game anymore. Any other stage after this, I just didn't enjoy. The only exception would be when I defeated the trophy boss, although I feel like that was more relief than anything. Yes! Yes! And let me clarify, this is not a bad game. Crash 4 is a good game. It's just a hard game. Hell, I'll go ahead and say it. This is probably the hardest Crash game I've ever played. My opinion, of course, there. But I finished the original trilogy with the Insane Remaster. I couldn't finish this one, though. Maybe I could have, but I just lost all motivation for this game. This game's just built different, and well, look at me. I did not stand a chance. So, take this lesson from this video, folks. Know what you're walking into. I honestly do regret buying this game, simply because I know I will never complete it. Whether because it's too difficult, or I just never gain my motivation for playing this game again. The Crash 4 retrospective series has officially come to an end with these events, but at the same time, maybe it isn't so bad that I didn't finish the series, because, well, it's a retrospective. It's not a complete playthrough. I named it a retrospective for a reason, in case something like this ever happened. This series was simply a way to showcase my experience with the game, and well, there you go. This was my experience. It may have ended on a sour note, but instead of feeling bad about it, I'm instead going to shout out everyone who has managed to get through this game. Hell, the people who went through the full completion deserve a fucking medal for that. That's just how hard this game is. I say good luck to anyone else who's attempting to complete this gem of a game. I commend you, soldier. Take this salute from a fellow member of the 501st.